Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the DVAS table. I am Rebecca Lelane.
Hello, I want to welcome you as well. I'm Caroline Putnam. Very exciting to be back. It's been a while, and we just need to get together, talk about a few things, and catch up.
Yeah, I know summer is such a busy time for everybody. I hope yours has been good, Caroline. Yeah?
Oh, it's been great. It's just gone by very quickly. It's nearly August, the end looming near. Been trying to grab all the gusto we can get with the sun and the rain. It's better this year than last year, which was so rainy. But of course, time is running out quickly. How about yours? Did you have a good summer?
Yeah, I have to say, it feels like everything passes in a blink of an eye. I feel like summer just started yesterday, but you're right. It's been so busy, wonderful activities. But I'm thinking now, where did summer go? There's just not enough time, and school is coming on the forefront in a couple weeks. I am not ready for that, but so be it. It is what it is. So for today's DVAS table, wanted to check in about a few things, share information about various topics that we thought were really important for our community. First and foremost, scams. We've been noticing time and time again that there's a lot of scams coming up. Caroline.
That's right. I've been engaging with a few people who have some become victims of scams. So we wanted to offer a few resources and tips how to avoid that from happening. Starting off Facebook Marketplace, that's a good source of scams. You have to really pay attention, make sure things are legitimate. If you're not sure, check in with us and we can let you know, oh yeah, that's legit or that one is not. There are some red flags. If they're asking for money before seeing what you're looking at, why would you do that? No, that's a good sign of a scam. No money up front before you're getting into a transaction. That's always, no matter the amount, if it's $1, $10, $100. Say somebody's selling a car or a couch, that's, and you're interested, you want to reserve it, and they say, no, you got to pay me a deposit first. Well, don't fall for that. That's one of those major red flags. There are others, like on Craigslist, um, other online places, other than Facebook are filled with scams as well. If somebody texts you out of the blue, they're, for example, saying, oh, we've got some software protection for you. You just pay this amount and they'll ask for your bank account. Don't fall for it. That's a scam. If they reach out to you first, no. If it's an official email where you can make contact to a reliable known business, that's a whole different situation. But things coming out of nowhere, likely a scam. Again, there's Facebook messaging from other countries or from military, or they're talking about a victim of war in their area and asking for money, or if they're saying, oh, my husband has been detained, we need money to get him back, or we need money to go to America, all these types of things. Or my car, I have to get it somewhere, but I need money first. Send a cashier's check, and then we'll send you the car. Anything of that nature. Please be wary. They are working on you. They might go for your heartstrings. My husband is very ill, or somebody's been injured. We need money. No matter how sympathetic you may feel, it's a scam. Please don't get fooled. And if, again, you're not sure, reach out to us and we can help clarify.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I guess how would you say is best to go about knowing what is appropriate, tried and true, vetted source?
Right. Well, GoFundMe, that is a valid opportunity. The Veterans Memorial Park Group has an organization, the VFC, I think it's called, a reputable bank. Or if you're in touch directly with someone who you know, that's reliable. But if it's a bank that is been coordinated through the person seeking funds, go directly to the bank to check it out and make sure.
That's good to know. Thank you so much, Caroline. Again, anybody out there, if you're unsure if you're getting hit with a scam and you want support going through this, or you know somebody who might be victim of a scam, please let us know. Really, your money is yours and you don't want that to go to an unreliable source. So let us know. We're happy to look things over. If we know it's a scam, we'll tell you really directly. But if it's not, we'll also guide you in a better direction. So we don't want you to lose any money whatsoever. Here's the thing, if you lose your money due to scam, it is very rare that you get that money back.
Exactly. Another thing, again with Facebook, there's MetaPay. You'll see that. If you were to use MetaPay, you will completely lose your money forever through that mechanism. You have a better chance of getting your money back if it goes through a bank because they have a system to follow along your money and get it back. That's a possibility. But MetaPay, they have a copyright, they have an agreement that you have to have signed up for in order to use it. And if anything goes awry, they will say, yep, sorry, that's on you because you did sign this agreement and we do not try to regain your money. If you're comfortable, that's one thing, but in general, be very, very cautious. Don't want to see it.
Wow. Thank you so much. I mean, today with technology, it's just so far and widespread, and it's so easy to be victim of a scam. So be very diligent and keep your eyes open.
That is so right.
All right, scams aside, let's now talk about flooding. So as you may remember, last year, 2023, July, we were impacted in Vermont, predominantly in northern Vermont, by torrential downpour and flooding. And exactly 1 year from that date, July 10th, now 2024, flooding happened again in the same area. I would say mid to northern Vermont. Horrible. And our hearts go out to everybody up there whose homes have been damaged, whose town roads have been damaged, who have lost vehicles, lost their personal belongings, and have to start over from scratch. They had just gotten themselves back on their feet, and then 1 year later to have it go again is just so heartbreaking. So if anybody out there has had this experience and you need resources, you have questions and want support, or you want to just support folks out there, let us know and we'll find some places that you can support, like the Red Cross or FEMA, American Red Cross First Aid, that type of stuff. So there are various organizations that are needing volunteers to help clean up. You're also welcome to donate money. Again, let us know if you want to. We'll give you the tried and true resources and direct websites to do such a thing. Also, if you want to help out with a food shelf in that area, let us know. We can connect you. Yeah, you know, Vermont Strong, that's our topic of today. But just remember, these people that are going through this are so exhausted. So lend a hand if you can.
That's right. I've seen pictures of what's going on out there, and it's just amazing. People that just barely got through last year's flooding and got hit again. It's heartbreaking. And it happened late in the night, so people weren't even aware. Oh my gosh. So, you drive through the area and it really makes you wonder because it doesn't look like much has changed since last year's devastation. Trees are down all over again. It's just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been a really hard summer for that area up north. So we're thinking about you.
Hmm.
Next topic we wanted to bring to the table is about survivor lines. So DVAS does have a survivor line. So here's a heads up about how it works. A survivor line is really focused on those people who need assistance in the moment. We do have a little bit of a line item funding wise that we can utilize for your support in an immediate need. So let's say you come to us and you say that you need an alarm to help you wake up in the morning. That may qualify for the survivor line item budget line item, but not necessarily. So it really depends on what you need, what the situation is. Always reach out. If we can help you, we'll let you know. If we can't, we'll also let you know. We'll probably have to ask you some questions to see what's going on. If there's a survivor who has absolutely no home whatsoever, or needs gas to get around, or has an infant or children with them, we're probably going to prioritize them over someone who simply needs an alarm clock to wake up because of the need. So just remember, we have some funds. It is limited. We want to support people in the best way we can. But again, we have to look at the amount of time, energy, and financial resources that we have, and we'll prioritize accordingly. So just wanted you to be aware of that.
Yes, and also in terms of being prioritized, it doesn't always mean that there's been police involvement or a horrific event. But as Rebecca said, yes, we do prioritize the more significant needs first. So it's not, unfortunately, we can't be there for everyone in every little thing, but as much as we might like.
Yeah, I know. If we had unrestricted funds, oh my gosh, we would help everybody far and wide.
Oh, darn.
So the other thing I want to talk about is oftentimes we have different awareness months. So August, the specialty of the month is Self-Awareness Month. So please remember that. Be mindful that you are important. You are worthy. And you are doing so much in your work and your life, and you're probably caring for people that you often put yourself to the wayside. So you're doing all the things you need to do to keep on keeping on, paying your bills, taking care of your family and your pets. Please don't forget about yourself. So really, self-care, self-awareness month, it should just be year round. But this particular month, we are spotlighting that. Remember and recognize that you have value and that your exhaustion is really hard, not just on you, but those around you. So please take care of yourself. If you feel that you don't have time for yourself, just see what you can do to make a moment. And it could be something as simple as taking a bath with the door closed and locked so you really have that time and space to yourself. Maybe it's reading a book at night. Maybe it's going for a massage. It could also be just going for a walk or a jog, but do something that is just for you that you really enjoy, and you can refresh and recharge yourself by that one little action. You could also just treat yourself. If you have a favorite drink or a favorite snack or a favorite dessert,
Yes.
ice cream. Yeah, I know summertime is the prime time for ice cream. So just treat yourself.
I also want to add, it's okay to be what you might think is selfish for a moment. If you are overwhelmed, it's okay to take a moment. It's not being selfish. You deserve a turn for yourself. It's absolutely fine to do that. It's quite normal and understandable. You know, we want everyone to still be here 10 years from now. It's important to focus on yourself to get yourself through the long term. It's very important to look at what your needs are and get them met. And for myself, just so you know, it's a bath. I don't do it all, but I do enjoy myself with a nice bath or at night walking with my dogs. Just escaping for a moment, getting out in nature, walking along. And I mean, my favorite thing also is to be at the top of a mountain looking at the view. It's a big world. We kind of stay in a small part of it, getting up the top of a mountain and getting the world view. How about you? Do you have favorite things for refreshing?
Oh, I do. Once a month, I am committed to getting a massage for myself. I have to. That is my 1 hour of downtime. It is heavenly. I also love reading. It is just my favorite hobby. And I can just be in another world. I can take that pause from the chaos of my life and dive into a different world that is not my own, just for a little moment's break. I also love lake. Oh my gosh, lake living. If I could be there every day, I'd be at the lake. But I can't necessarily do that. Sometimes I will just go and float in a lake or walk in and just see the vastness of it to give me that reminder that I'm not just in my own small part of the world, and see the bigger picture and know that I'm okay. The other thing I should share is if you aren't taking care of yourself, you really can't take care of others. So remember that you really have to have that full energy filled cup before you can pour into others and help them.
That's right. It's good for me as well as my family and everyone that is impacted beyond that.
Yeah, positive vibes.
So let's see. Wow.
Yes, let's talk about the Austine School for the Deaf campus update. Just wanted to share some news with everybody. At this point in time, things are still in the discussion mode. There has been nothing set in stone. There is no finalization of plans to construct, deconstruct, but here is what we currently know. The aim is to have 300 units of housing put on campus. It could be possibly tiny homes mixed with apartments, mixed with townhouses, mixed with actual houses, full size for families. They're hoping to have mixed use units and really community based so that everybody is welcome. Even if you don't live there, you can still use the trails. You could do disc golf up on that course. They really want to make sure that everyone does feel welcome on that campus. And so for folks who want to live there, they're going to try to figure out how to make the range of pricing very affordable for everybody and make sure that folks who have limited income can afford their homes, but also people that have extra income can also pay what they need to get their homes. I'm going to show you a map of the projected draft.
All right.
Okay, so I also have a print version. Should anybody want to see it, just come see me. Down here, this is Vermont Hall. That's going to stay as is. And then just across the way, yeah, Holton Hall. That's also going to stay. Over here, we have Croker Hall. Just an FYI, the plans for that building is that the gym will actually be demolished, but the lower half of the building that used to be the high school, those rooms will stay put. The gym will be deconstructed and they will actually build a gym/rec center somewhere else on campus. Then you can probably see here these smaller buildings off of the center of campus. Little ones, medium-sized ones, the dark green, they are considering making those houses, townhouses, tiny homes, etc., for making those 300 units. And the president's house, which is over here, there's other buildings that they're thinking of adding on to that property section as well for homes. But again, please know this is all still in draft form. Nothing is set in stone. They're still talking with various neighbors and stakeholders to see what things are like. So I'm just sharing this to let you be aware. I'm sure it brings up a lot of emotions and questions and concerns. Please reach out to us. I can certainly share information that I know. And if I don't have the answers, I can get the information from Winston Prouty Center to share with you. We want to make sure that things are fully transparent, as does Winston Prouty, because they know the campus is really valuable to us.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I wonder if there's an opportunity for more feedback, anything that could be passed along to them. Can it be moved up to the people there? Because I'm very happy to hear that access is still going to remain for the trails. That's really near and dear to me. It just makes me so happy that the deaf community does have opportunity to access memories on the campus and can still go into the future. That's so important, such good news. We just that we're not losing it all.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, for me personally, it's bittersweet. It's a mixed bag of emotions, but I'm trying to be optimistic. Again, Winston Prouty is really big on community engagement, community involvement, and really making it an inclusive environment. And they want to welcome everyone. They do want to also preserve the campus as much as possible from the original form. And at the same time, I see that they're really trying to do their best to provide more opportunity for the community writ large.
Way that's a positive for the whole. What a challenge.
Right. And especially, I mean, in Vermont, through actually the United States, housing is such a critical need right now. People are struggling to find a home, to find an affordable home. So Winston Prouty is really doing their best to make sure people do have an actual home to be and live in. So they're not on the streets, they're not stuck struggling. So they're hoping to provide this as an opportunity for the community to be homes.
So perhaps in the future, some deaf folks might be interested in living there.
Yeah,
It's a possibility. That would be nice.
that would be great. Have our own pocket up there. All right. So FYI, we've got events coming up.
That's right. On December 14th, the annual Soup Festival, DVAS Soup Festival, same location as last year in South Barry, the old Mechanics Hall, with tables lined up with a variety of soups. Again, that will be December 14th. And if you want to contribute soup, I have already gotten some people showing interest from last year. If you want to contribute soup, please let us know. We'll add your name to the list and what you're planning to bring, and we will send you a reminder as the time draws near. But please do mark December 14th on your calendars and look forward to all the various delicious soups that await you, and have a great discussion like we did last year. It's so enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely. So much fun. So we hope that we get more people coming on board, bringing their own unique soups. It's so fun to taste a variety. We do get some contenders year after year so that we definitely can rely upon them, but let's get some new flavors into the mix. All right. Looking forward to that day.
Yes. Yep. Drop us a message if you're interested in contributing. Great.
All right. I think we have covered a good amount for today. Thank you so much. As always, if you have questions or any topics that you want us to discuss during a DVAS table, reach out. We are always here for you. We're happy to chat with you. We're happy to take any feedback or ideas.
It's so exciting to keep in touch like this. Keep it going. Bye all.
Bye, everybody.